From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And
we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And now the lefty in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, right fielder Daniel Schneemann.
So up next, Daniel Schneemann. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Luzardo in his 5th season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Kwan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on, broken back grounder to third, and foul ball. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, down on strikes, and there's one down.
Batting third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Batting
about.
fourth, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Hit in the air, left field. Marsh brings it in. 2 away down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left center. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting third.
And time now for the
baseman,
Phillies lineup.
Bryce
This
Harper.
is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Bryce Harper stands in here, takes ball one low. Turner over at second, one down. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out. Runner at second. JT Realmuto steps in. And it's fouled off. Man at second. Inside. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
That's a good job right there.
Fielder,
Get 2 strikes out, you just got to battle.
Two on, 1 out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next offering way off the plate. Line drive. Schneemann makes the play. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Real Muto back in there. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball still 0-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Nope. That's inside.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down. Here comes Lane Thomas. Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball one. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 8th, second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Allen back to work. And there's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Sends it to first, and Castellanos is out.
Batting 8th, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now Bader up to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. That one down the line. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Line drive and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting left fielder.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Ball.
And ball one. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him swinging. And one away in the top of the third.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And delivers
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Marsh racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next
Now
pitch.
batting third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He reached on a walk his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2
0-2
strikes.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Guardians lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Upstairs, 1-0. Just missed.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fastball for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Full count. 3-2.
Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
Up
hard.
next
You know,
for the
line drives
Phillies,
don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fly to center his first time. Outside. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball three. One out, bases empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I
Up
like the
next
wind was
for the
holding
Phillies,
that in this
first
ballpark.
baseman Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Doubled his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Rips that one to right. Schneemann makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading off
Stepping
for
in the
Cleveland,
long ball
first
threat,
baseman
Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo.
Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And here is Jhonkensy Noel. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. That's down and in. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That one blasted deep to right. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
And now Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Flied to right his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Noel at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Philadelphia and up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Puga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now the left fielder,
Now batting,
Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
In the air, right field. Schneemann has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec
And here comes Alec Bohm. Walked his first time. Ball 1 there. And now it's even up. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top 2-0.
I tell you what, I think we all just to cross that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you.
We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth
for
at the plate.
Guardians,
Brian
second baseman,
Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
Luzardo back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
On the ground. Stop. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Now
Edmundo
playing second
Sosa
base,
coming into the game now as the
number
injury
33.
replacement.
Edmundo Sosa.
Bo Naylor, the
Now
next to
batting,
hit.
catcher,
1 for
Bo
1 with a
Naylor.
single so far.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off. Out there to center. Long run, tracks it down. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty
Now
fun as an
batting,
outfielder.
left
Got to
fielder,
put it into
Steven
his
Kwan.
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kwan
Off the plate,
stands
ball
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the
for
inning.
the
Now it's the
Phillies.
right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky,
Now
but he's
pitching
found a
for
way to.
Cleveland.
Jacob Junis is
Number
forced to the
16.
mound after the injury.
Jacob Junis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. In the air, left field. Kwan in position, makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Now
shoulder
batting,
coming
the
open
center
instead of
fielder,
staying close.
Harrison
If he does
Bader.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bader stands in now, looks at that one inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colby Allard, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stephan also getting ready. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to the left.
No, foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. To third. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Cleveland,
Start of the
right
6th,
fielder,
John Shambi
Daniel
with Chris
Schneemann.
Singleton. And leading off, Daniel Schneemann. And that is out of play. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher and
batting
catcher are on the same page right now.
Jose Ramirez.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one missing low.
Ball.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Kyle
Now the
Manzardo.
4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off
Bottom of the
for the
6th inning.
Phillies.
Here's Turner now.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Phils
0-1.
digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's
1-1.
something they should feel very good about.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and he breaks his bat. Slings to first, and they get Turner for the out.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
1
As a
ball,
hitter,
1
you've
strike.
got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 down, base is
Bryce
empty.
Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball,
2 strikes.
he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one
that's
outside. And a count 1-2. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And it's gone. A laser to left. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's JT Realmuto. And a foul ball. That one ripped. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1
Up
out.
next
I'm
for
sure he feels really
Cleveland,
good about
second
that one.
baseman,
So
Ryan
close to
Rocchio.
blasting that one out of here the other way, but now that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
They
for
go
the
with one of their
Phillies,
more experienced arms
Number
in this
25.
spot, Matt Strom.
Matt
And a
Strom.
tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Brian Rocchio digs in now. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is inside. And the count 1-2. Phillies fans want a strikeout.
Ball 2.
Got him. Now 2 away.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now here is Bo Naylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Noel on third. Thomas on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Stephan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder,
Leading off
Brandon
for
Marsh.
the Phillies, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Stephan, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be
third
that
baseman,
a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that one clips the corner. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. Manzardo takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. We go to the
Leading
eighth,
off
and the
for
batter now,
Cleveland, left
Stephen
fielder,
Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That misses.
Outside.
Ball one.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
He was late there. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Strom, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped right center field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Guardians nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Stephan back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Nope.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bader batting with one down, takes a strike. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting.
Trey Turner down. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bader at first, 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The first baseman.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a drive, deep right field. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trevor Stephan out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Colby Allard. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Colby Allard.
Here comes Real Muto, 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado preparing to come on if needed. Banks getting cranked up as well. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That
one
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 balls,
Way
2
inside,
strikes.
gets out of the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses
that's a
there,
ball.
and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Turner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Kiss away all your pride.